Okay, we want to bring in our political analyst, Jon Keller, here. We know we're going to be here all night. We're going to be talking about this all night. We've had early elections before. Yeah. Did you expect this?
Well, you know, given what the polling consistently showed over a long period of time, you know, it looked like a slam dunk, and it looks like it is a slam dunk. Now, of course, there's a lot of interest in who finishes second, third, and fourth in the Republican primary. And I think it's also worth noting whether or not Hillary Clinton can close this margin a little bit. I mean, to be blown out by 15 to 20 points in a state where she's been, you know, popular, well-known, the support of Jeanne Shaheen and other members of the establishment there. But it is, as we said before, a terrible year to be identified with the establishment. And you're seeing that on both the Republican and Democratic sides. New Hampshire is sometimes a state that, you know, goes off the rails in the context of what the establishment expects will happen. But not always. In fact, more often than not, they're not. But this time, you know, Bernie Sanders was, what, 40 points behind her, just as he was out in Iowa. If you go back to earlier in the summer, not anymore. And you see the scene going on up there. It's just going to get more raucous as the night goes on. And I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, Lisa and David, but for both Sanders and Trump, what happens in a couple of hours when they come out and address the nation with their speeches is going to be very, very important. It's no longer about New Hampshire. It's about South Carolina and Nevada and all those southern states that vote on Super Tuesday. Very important, the kind of message they decide to put out there and how they deliver it.
And basically all of the analysts saying that, you know, South Carolina, Nevada, you're talking about a different populace and a population that Hillary Clinton is expected to do much better with.
Well, it's almost like night and day. You go from New Hampshire, which, God bless it, is an overwhelmingly white, sort of homogeneous state, to South Carolina, which certainly a large, more diverse voting population in the Democratic primary, a very large percentage of African-American voters. Nevada has a lot of Latino voters. So, yeah, very different terrain. And both Sanders and Trump are going to have to prove that they can thrive in that environment. For instance, in the Republican primary in South Carolina, military spending and defense are very important issues. There's a lot of military bases in South Carolina. Can Sanders and Trump campaign as effectively there as they did in New Hampshire? We're about to find out.
I'm curious, too, as we look at these numbers, if they hold for the person who would come in second in New Hampshire among the Republicans. This is a pretty strong showing for Jon Keller. He did get some pretty important endorsements. You think some of that paid off in his ability to get out there and meet people even in these last days while saying, I'm the positive candidate, I don't believe America's best days are behind her?
There has always, Lisa and David, been an audience in New Hampshire for the candidate who does that, who camps out there, who goes to 100 or more town hall meetings, shakes every available hand, and does that retail campaigning. John Huntsman, 4 years ago, remember him? He finished third, but got over 20% of the vote, as you see some of the early numbers coming in now. So the question about Kasich is, what now? He doesn't have a lot of money in the bank. He hasn't been camping out in South Carolina and Nevada. The campaign goes from this 2-year adventure in New Hampshire to an explosion and an acceleration of the schedule, where next thing you know, it's popping all over the country, left and right. There's hardly any time to catch your breath. How he fares in that climate is an open question.
And yet, with so many names in there, part of the process is becoming a household name. And by coming in second place, if these early numbers somehow stick, then Kasich sort of becomes that. I just want to ask you quickly, Jon, I think the projections still freak me out at this point. I remember far too clearly 2000 when projections were made left and right, and then all of them had to be taken back. There's no fear here that we're going to have anything like that here tonight. It's pretty clear cut.
I'm not the one making the projections, right? No, look, it is a risky business, but I trust our team at CBS News. And if you look at some of the early cities and towns that are in already, the margins aren't close. So I'd feel pretty confident about those. But, you know, you never know. We sat here just a couple of years ago in the governor's race, Coakley and Baker, and watched as that thing seesawed all night long. I thought we were going to pass out from fatigue and dehydration before it was decided, but and in the end it came down to the narrowest of margins, so you never know in politics.
Right, and in 2008 it was at 10:30 that they called the Democratic race. So,
that's right.
you know, we've had nights where we waited an awfully long time for these numbers out of New Hampshire, but this is pretty overwhelming tonight.
And, you know, certainly you've got to give props to Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump for figuring out the zeitgeist, at least in New Hampshire, and capitalizing big time.